to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Josh and Alex.
And it's been a month since our last cinema assignment. If you guys don't recall, I got Barbie. I think I gave Josh that one Netflix movie that I already forgot the name of.
Behind.
Leave the World Behind. That's right.
Yeah.
And Blake, you got
Remember
what?
Me.
Remember Me.
It's a good one.
Got
Bob Pattinson.
Cool. Bob Pattinson.
Pierce Brosnan.
All right. So who wants to talk about their movies first?
Blake, I want you to go first.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. So
yeah.
Josh gave me Remember Me. I believe this was 2010 or 2012, somewhere in that range. This movie came out, starring Robert Pattinson. Like I said, I don't remember the name of his love interest in this movie or his roommate, but his roommate looked familiar. I didn't look up what else he's been in, but he definitely looked familiar. But this is basically like a not really a rom-com. I mean, there are some comedic aspects in it. It's definitely kind of like romance drama in a sense, I guess you could say. As it just talks about, he comes from a bit of a dysfunctional family, and he has a little sister who he's pretty close with and kind of watching over. And then you learn he also had a brother who passed away due to, a word that YouTube does not let you really say. Not like we're monetized anyways, but he took his own life. And then he ends up, due to a situation, going out with this girl whose dad is a cop, a detective, and he's not the greatest dad in the world. As kind of the two of them, they start dating. Then, they have a bit of a rough patch. Something happens. They break up. And then as, they get back together eventually, kind of. But, yeah, I thought this was actually a really good movie. Like I said, there's some pretty good actors in it that I don't remember all their names. Pierce Brosnan plays the dad, though. But I thought the story was really interesting. It's a pretty quick movie, I feel like. I don't think it's all that long. But, it's not your typical ending. Things kind of come crumbling down in a sense. But it's just, I don't know. There's a bit of turbulence, you could say, between, the characters. But
yeah,
they eventually are able to kind of get through it. But I enjoyed it, for sure. I definitely thought there's some twists and turns that you didn't quite see coming, which I kind of appreciated in this type of movie. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed this movie. I think there's a lot to like about it. You can't go super in depth with it because it's like, yes, it is, like I said, a rom-com in a sense. So is it groundbreaking? In a sense, there is some breaking of some ground, but
there is material breaking.
Yeah, but I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, I took the risk of you enjoying it for the meme. Obviously, there's a reason I made you watch it. I thought it was a good movie.
I did too. I think I've kind of learned that I might be a bit of a rom-com enjoyer, surprisingly. I feel like anytime I've watched one, for the most part, I end up liking it enough that I'm not mad I watched it. Like, am I going to revisit a bunch of them? Probably not. But this one, maybe on a yearly basis, I might go back to it just to kind of remember. But other than that, I mean, I kind of enjoy them. I'll be honest.
I mean, you gave me one for one of the times.
Right, and I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. And then I learned other people did not, which I was surprised about because apparently I kind of like rom-coms, I guess. But
I think people like this movie.
I genuinely enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll give my rating now, I guess. Usually we do that. I would say it's like a 7.4, 7.3.
Hey, I'll take it.
I thought it was fair. I enjoyed it. Like I said, am I going to rewatch it? I might just kind of like an anniversary type thing, just to remember it. But I don't know. I thought it was relatively enjoyable, and it had a heart-wrench, or the ending kind of got you in your feels a little bit, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. That's a win in my book. I'll take it. It was worth the risk. Okay, I guess I can go next. We're going to have very different reviews here. Leave the World Behind. Just going to start off, it suffered the Netflix curse, in my opinion. I always want to give these Netflix films a try, so I enjoy the fact I was assigned it. But this motherfucker was slow. It was slow. It was a very, very slow movie, in my opinion. The hardest parts about it, though, is I felt like majority of the characters were very unlikable, especially Julia Roberts, her character. I don't remember the names. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't remember the names, but she just is very much anti-humans. She's not a big fan of other people, and the fact that it's slow can make some scenes really rough. As well as Ali's character suffered from some Netflix cringy moments. I think if it wasn't Netflix making it, some of their lines could work or even be funny. I remember one line, it was like, just don't trust white people, especially. And it came off a little cringy. Could have been funny, but it did not work. But the film adds a lot into it when you know that apparently the Obamas were a part of this film. Did not know that.
Yeah, they're producers, I believe.
Yeah, and it adds more to it when the whole premise of the film is just failing from within a country. And then you add the fact that an ex-president's involved with that. I don't know, makes it a little weird. Makes it a little sussy. You know, it's a little odd. The whole theme is literally like, how can we take down America from within? It's odd. It gives the same vibes that the Civil War movie by A24 is coming out with. I mean, you can almost say that movie is a sequel to this film, even though they're not connected at all to each other. You could easily probably make a case that is what it is. It's the same premise. One of the big nice things about this film was the music score. It definitely helped, especially with the slower. I mean, obviously, this movie had to be slow. I get that, but it was just super slow. It's a very slow mystery horror kind of film. It needs to build up what's going on. You're trying to connect the dots with the characters as well. And at least the music score was great. Fantastic. It definitely helped with scenes that maybe weren't that good, but adding the music to it was a lot nicer. Other than that, I know the ending is very controversial for this film. I could take it or leave it when it comes from me.
I could say that about my movie as well, but go ahead.
Yeah. You know, both endings explosive. I'll say that. It basically leaves you wondering. You know, that's all I'll say for that. Some people think it's really cool, and they think maybe is there a sequel. Others think you can't possibly have a sequel with the ending like that. I don't know. It was a film that has a cool idea, of course, that has been executed by other different films, definitely. But because it's Netflix and it was a star cast with it, it was just bound to fail. And it was just ultimately a fail. I couldn't recommend this movie to anybody. Is it awful? No. Is it good? Not a chance. So, you know, I'll give my rating 2, and I'll give it just a straight flat 5 out of 10. Has good music. It's like every Netflix film, it seems like they make. It's pretty. It has very great cinematic shots. I think Netflix always kills the game in that, but the writing is poor. They have like weird conspiracy, like theory elements throughout the film too. That's very off-putting, which made a lot of like right-wing guys that watched this film super pissed off. Like they freaked out when there's like 666 hidden in some scenes, and it's kind of just dumb. And then also you add the fact that the Obamas are involved with that, and you're doing this kind of shit. It's like, come on, guys, come on. You know what I mean? You just try to piss them off. But yeah, I give it a flat 5 out of 10. You know, will I ever watch it again? No. Was it the worst? Nah.
Sounds like I gave you a pretty mid movie. Like
It
the definition
literally
of
is. It is.
Like,
Yeah, see, I'm surprised because as soon as Alex gave it to you, I thought about it. That was the one I could have swore I saw a bunch of TikToks of people saying this movie's terrible and people just hating on it. And both of you were like, oh, I don't know a whole lot about it. So I was like, I won't say anything then because I've seen a bunch of people around that time that Alex gave it to you. It was kind of like just coming out. I saw a lot of people talking about this movie sucks. It is not good. So
Yeah.
good thing neither of them know that he probably just gave him a pretty terrible movie.
Yeah, I mean, the premise of it, you want to like it. And also, I'm a sucker for Ethan Hawke. I love him in almost any movie he's in. And, well, I watched the recent one, The
Fake
Phone.
Fan. Fake fan.
And then...
Phone book. Guy doesn't even own the movies.
The
Black
book.
Phone.
Isn't it The Black Phone?
Fake fan.
I mean, I saw it just because he was in it.
Not exposed.
But yeah, it has a rough Rotten Tomatoes score. I did look it up. It's weird. Critics like this movie a lot. It's like 75.
Oh wow, probably because the Obamas are backing it.
But yeah, it's like 40%, I think, or 30% audience. Yeah.
Yikes.
That is not good.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a Netflix film. It lives up to that of it should. You want it. It looks like it should be good. Trailer will get you. Boring.
All right, Alex, go ahead.
All right. Well, we'll go on the opposite side of the spectrum here. This one has an 88%, and of course, I got Barbie. Listen, I went into this thinking the whole time that there was going to be like a musical number every 5 minutes, and I am not a fan of musical movies in general. I just don't. I hate when you're like invested in the story, all of a sudden they just start singing out of nowhere. It pisses me the fuck off. I'm happy to say that like the one time that there was like a little bit of singing, it was like towards the end there, and I think once towards like the middle of the movie on the beach scene. But I mean, honestly, this movie was kind of hilarious, and I was actually chuckling like a good amount of time in the movie. Margot Robbie is the definition of Barbie. She is perfect in this film, and the whole cast. Honestly, like there was some people in here that I didn't even know were in the movie. Like Michael Cera as Alan. I was like, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah, he disappears.
Yeah, he just appears, and then I'm like, I thought he was gonna be like in one scene and just like be gone, but he was like a recurring character throughout like the whole film. It was nice. The story, I mean, it was a little off-putting at first because you're like, wait, so like what's going on here? Is this like a Inside Out type of beat where like everything's happening but inside of like the person who's playing with the toy's head? Or is this like some weird fantastical shit? And it was some weird fantastical shit where they're in their own world and they can travel to the real world. I thought it was funny once they actually got to the real world, because obviously they don't know what the hell is going on. They're just fish out of water pretty much. And then like the two characters, Barbie and Ken, perfect chemistry, perfect banter and going back and forth. Obviously Ken feels feelings for her that she clearly does not. And just the whole film was just fucking wild and nuts. And I'm actually happy to say that I actually enjoyed the film overall.
It's brave of him to say that.
What more could I say? I mean, the cast was nuts. This cast was actually like loaded. So yeah, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. As far as a score, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Solid 8.
Okay.
Interesting. Look at that, Alex. Proud of you. Took a step today.
Growth.
All right, Alex, since you went last, go ahead and give your movie recommendation.
I am not supposed to give it to you, right, Blake?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What to give you? Well, here. How about this? You just had a Bob Pattinson movie, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you another one.
What else has he been in?
Let me give you Good Time. Robert
Oh,
Pattinson.
he's seen that.
Already seen it.
Fuck, you've already seen it?
Come on, bro. If it's Bob Pattinson.
That's one of the few A24 films he likes.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's their one hit for the past, 5 years in that time run. That was their one good movie, that 5-year stretch.
Wait, now is there Uncut Gems within 5 years?
Well, it was 2013, I believe, was Good Times.
Okay. Oh, you mean of
Let me give you... have you seen High Life with Bob
High
Pattinson?
Life?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's
I
the
don't even know what that
recent one.
is. No,
It's
even know
it's
what
from
that
2018.
no.
It
have not
should
seen
be
it.
on HBO Max.
Yeah, if I have to rent
It's a
another one,
sci-fi
I'm gonna be
horror.
pissed.
No,
Broke
it's,
boy.
it should be.
I'm gonna be broke
It
at the end of the
should-
series. God damn.
It's,
Give me a streaming
it-
movie.
it shows it on Max right now. So if you watch it now, it would be on Max.
Yeah, Max. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch it right now,
There you go.
actually.
There you go. I'm gonna give you that. It has a good rating. It's in the 80%, and I've heard good things about that one too. So, giving you a Bob Pattinson movie.
It's got Bob in it. I like it. Josh, I guess I'll give you one then. I was gonna do something, but then Alex decided to talk about Ryan Gosling a bunch. So, Josh obviously is a big Ryan Gosling fan.
I am.
So you gave me a rom-com of sorts. I'll
Okay.
give you one of Crazy Stupid Love with Ryan Gosling, Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. Hey, that's on the list, bro. That's on the
Hey,
list.
finally,
I know it is. It's
finally,
on there.
get around to it. Get
All
around
right.
to it.
All right, I'm watching it. I will be hyped for that one. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, Alex.
Yes, sir.
I have a list of a few movies I want to give you, but I don't know if you've seen them or not. So that's
Okay.
my issue here.
Okay.
Also, issue is if I want to be nice or not too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think about it because I got
Come
a
on.
long.
I was a
list
nice
here.
person.
18 minutes late to filming.
It's. Man. You know what? Nah, I am gonna actually be me because I want
Okay.
one of you guys to watch this. The movie's called The
What?
Last
No,
Emperor.
don't make it be me. Wait.
The Last Emperor.
I was hyping.
Too late. Too
It's
late.
too late. It's
Too
too
late.
late. You need to
Very
watch
fine.
The Last Emperor. I know you haven't seen this movie.
Last Emperor. 1987. Brother, what the fuck
Dude,
are you making?
It's
me
in the
watch?
top 100 movies of all time.
Bro, it's got good scores.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but you're
Don't
watching
worry.
it.
You'll watch it when you watch it. Guy looking up reviews and stuff. Stop. You're like,
Can I take back the movie that I'm giving Blake?
nah, it's too late, bro.
Nope, it's too late.
That's
Nah.
how it works. As soon as
Too
you get
late.
assigned, it's over,
Yep.
buddy.
It's
That's
over.
how it's always been.
That is
That's how it's
okay.
always
Well,
been.
if you guys are gonna
Enjoy
be
this
on,
experience.
on that
So-
timing, no way am I getting stuck with a shit movie. Oh, you two are getting good films. The fuck?
How do you know they're good?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. But
This, one,
How do you know
this
they're
one's
gonna be
good,
good?
dude. This one's good. I
Because-
promise you, bro.
because I don't. Why am I watching something from like borderline when my parents were born? What the fuck?
Dude, it has really good actors in it.
I have a 9/11. I have a 9/11 rule too.
No, you don't.
Nothing
dude. It
before-
I
has,
just kind of copy my
2001.
way.
it
That's
has
nuts.
John Lone in it, dude.
Dude,
He's
he's
a big
good.
actor.
He's
Big
good.
Fuck.
actor, dude.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for this video. As always, like the video,
It's on HBO
subscribe
Max.
to the channel.
Aw.
See you guys in the next one.